Are you stuck in the cycle of living small? Maybe you're playing it safe in your career, relationships, or personal growth, but deep down you know you're capable of so much more. What if I told you that stepping out of your comfort zone could be the key to unlocking the life you truly desire? In this video, we're going to explore how to break free from the limitations you've placed on yourself and start creating the bold, fulfilling life you've always dreamed of. Stay tuned for powerful tips that will help you embrace change and live with purpose. Comfort zone. It's that place where everything feels safe and familiar. We gravitate toward it because it gives us a sense of security. It's where you don't have to deal with discomfort, failure, or uncertainty. It's where we feel in control, and that's appealing. But what happens when the comfort zone becomes a cage that keeps you from pursuing your dreams? The thing is, staying in your comfort zone might feel good in the short term, but it will prevent you from growing. It's a place where you feel safe, but also stuck. And while staying in this space feels secure, it also means you're not challenging yourself to reach new heights. It's like being in a car with the brakes on. You're not going anywhere, even though the potential is there. The problem with the comfort zone is that it often becomes a self-imposed limitation. You might be holding yourself back because of past failures, fears of judgment, or even a lack of self-belief. It can be hard to recognize, but the truth is, you're the one who's keeping yourself small. We all have different comfort zones. Some of us may feel stuck in our jobs, others in their relationships, and some in their habits or health. Whatever your comfort zone may look like, it's important to understand that the longer you stay in it, the harder it is to break free. The idea of making bold moves, of taking chances, becomes scarier. That's because comfort zones are often reinforced by the familiar and the predictable. But remember, nothing great ever came from playing it safe. The good news is, you don't have to stay there forever. Realizing that you have the power to step out of your comfort zone is the first step toward making bold changes in your life. In fact, the more you break free from the comfort zone, the more you'll realize that it was never as comfortable as you thought. And that's where the transformation begins. One of the biggest misconceptions about breaking free from your comfort zone is that it requires making massive, life-altering changes all at once. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be that drastic. You can begin by making small, manageable changes that challenge you, even if they're just outside your normal routine. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life, consider starting with small steps. Let's take a look at an example. Perhaps you want to level up in your career but feel stuck in your current job. Instead of quitting your job and jumping into something completely new, start by networking, updating your resume, or taking a course to build new skills. These are manageable steps that will push you outside your comfort zone without overwhelming you. Similarly, when it comes to your personal growth, you don't need to make a complete personality transformation overnight. Start by stepping out of your social comfort zone. If you're shy or introverted, challenge yourself to start conversations or attend social events. The key is to take small, consistent actions that help you grow, rather than expecting yourself to take a giant leap right away. The beauty of starting small is that it helps you build momentum. As you get comfortable with one small change, it becomes easier to take on the next challenge. Each small victory reinforces your ability to face discomfort, and over time, you'll be surprised at how much you've transformed. Small steps lead to big results. In fact, some of the most successful people attribute their success to the fact that they embrace the small, steady steps toward their goals, rather than waiting for one big breakthrough moment. This approach not only prevents overwhelm, but also builds confidence. Imagine if every time you faced a challenge, you met it with a small but intentional action. Over time, your success will compound, and what once seemed impossible will eventually feel natural. One of the biggest barriers to stepping out of your comfort zone is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown. It's a natural response when you're faced with uncertainty, but it can also be paralyzing. However, the key to growth lies in overcoming this fear and embracing new experiences, no matter how intimidating they might seem. Fear is something we all experience, but the difference between those who grow and those who stay stuck is how they handle that fear. Instead of letting fear control you, you need to learn to work with it. In fact, fear can be a powerful tool. It's often a sign that you're on the verge of something big. Every time you take action despite fear, you're proving to yourself that you are stronger than the emotions that hold you back. A great way to manage fear is by breaking your larger goals down into smaller, more achievable tasks. This helps reduce the overwhelming feeling that often comes with change. For example, if you want to travel more, but the thought of booking a flight to an unfamiliar country feels daunting, break it down. Start by researching destinations, reading travel blogs, or joining local travel groups. Gradually, as you become more comfortable, you'll build the confidence to book that trip and face your fear head-on. Another way to overcome fear is to adopt a mindset shift. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Think of the opportunities, the experiences, and the growth that comes from stepping out of your comfort zone. Reframing failure as a learning experience instead of a setback is essential for personal growth. Fear is only as powerful as you allow it to be. In many ways, our fear is tied to a fear of judgment. We fear being seen as inadequate or failing in front of others. But remember, the people who matter will not judge you for your bravery in pursuing your dreams. They'll admire you for having the courage to take risks. It's the people who are stuck in their own comfort zones who are more likely to project their fear and judgment onto you. The more you show up for yourself and face your fears, the less power they will hold over you. Resilience is one of the most important qualities you need in order to succeed when stepping outside your comfort zone. It's the ability to bounce back after setbacks, to stay focused even when things don't go as planned, and to keep moving forward despite challenges. Without resilience, it's easy to give up when the going gets tough, but with it, you become unstoppable. Building resilience starts with reframing how you view obstacles. Instead of seeing challenges as failures, see them as opportunities for growth. Every setback is a chance to learn something new about yourself. Whether it's a failed project at work, a tough conversation with a friend, or a personal challenge, resilience means bouncing back stronger. When you're pursuing your dreams and taking risks, things will not always go as planned. There will be disappointments, setbacks, and challenges, but that's all part of the process. What sets successful people apart is their ability to keep going. Staying committed to your growth journey requires focus and perseverance. It's easy to get distracted, especially when the world around you doesn't understand the changes you're trying to make. Stay focused on the bigger picture, your long-term goals, the life you envision for yourself, and the growth you desire. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support your journey. Seek out individuals who have also stepped out of their comfort zones and can offer guidance and encouragement. The right support system will make all the difference when things get tough. And as you build resilience, don't forget to celebrate each small victory. Every time you face a fear and move forward, you're building the muscle of resilience. It's crucial to recognize your own strength and take pride in the progress you make, no matter how small it may seem. Stepping out of your comfort zone is the key to living a fulfilling life. True growth happens when you face challenges head-on. By starting small, overcoming fear, and building resilience, you can create the life you've always dreamed of. If you're ready to break free from the limitations you've placed on yourself, take action today. Don't let fear or self-doubt keep you stuck. Step outside your comfort zone and watch everything change. If this video inspired you, like and subscribe for more content that will help you live the life you deserve. Let's transform together.